Wonderland was inhabited by the most magical creatures in ancient legends. It had a long green forest and a clear four-season waterfall. Among those magical creatures, there was a mermaid, possessing a wonderfully beautiful iridescent tail, living in the river. Every day, when dawn had just come, the mermaid came very early and waited on the cliff on the river. She waited for the man of her dreams, Unicorn. Unicorn was the strongest species in the region, with its silvery silver horns and distinctive white wings. Every time he reflected on the river under a large waterfall, Unicorn turned into a handsome prince, making the hearts of the fairies around go crazy.
Unicorn is here! Oh, I'm willing to drown in your beauty! No way! He must be mine! Hello, Unicorn, day 147. Today you are all so beautiful.
Who's that?
He's probably already gone.
Mermaid turned her feelings and emotions into songs to confess herself. When Unicorn heard it, he was moved and fascinated by the sweet voice. Unicorn wanted to make friends with the mermaid even further. Since then, every day the unicorn and the mermaid met and told each other interesting stories that they knew. The stronger feelings they had, the more they wanted to be close to each other, despite the difference in race, one on the shore, the other in the water. Mermaid wanted to fly far with Unicorn, beyond even the tallest trees in the forest, to see directly what she was only known through stories. She defied the advice of the village elders and went to meet the jungle beast who lived by the river. The jungle beast was described as extremely cruel and cunning, but she held most of the spells that the fairy world was forbidden to use, including body transformation charms.
Oh, look who dares to disturb my 1,000-year slumber! Mrs. Jungle Beast, I know I should not bother you, but there is one thing that perhaps only you can help me with. Stupid girl, you seem to have confused me with the annoying fairies. Go away before I turn you into a grilled fish. Please have mercy on my love with the unicorn. I'm just kidding! All right, so what's the matter with you and the unicorn? I'm willing to listen.
The mermaid begged the jungle beast to turn her iridescent tail into legs so she could walk on land.
Oh yes, but there has to be something exchanged for the magic to happen. How about all of the unicorn's memories of you?
Mermaid worried, hesitant to agree.
Don't you believe in your love? If the love is big enough, you will definitely make the unicorn remember easily. You are beautiful and you sing well. What's difficult for him to fall in love with you again? And if the two of you are separated like you are now, no matter how much you love, one day the unicorn will find it difficult and he will fall in love with someone else.
The mermaid was so scared, she immediately agreed. After having human-like legs, the mermaid happily left the river and went ashore to find the unicorn. She nervously imagined what kind of expression the unicorn would have when he saw her, how happy they would be together. Just that, the more she hoped, the more disappointed she became. Because the unicorn couldn't remember anything, he happily chatted with another girl on the side of the road. The mermaid ran to explain that she was the lover of the unicorn. She told about their memories, but the unicorn didn't believe it at all. Only then did the mermaid realize the terrible effect of the swap curse. She desperately wanted to explain more when the girl next to the unicorn interrupted.
Hey girl, where did you come from? Don't you hear that he said he didn't know you? I am your girlfriend. Every fairy in this forest knows it all. Unicorn, you must believe me. You forget me just because of the curse. Release him! You hurt him! Is it because of you? Because you enchanted him with amnestics? There's no way he could be so cold to me.
That's enough. I don't know who you are, but you're saying such weird, absurd things. You've been rude to my friend, so please get out of here, quickly.
How can this be? Just yesterday you promised to be with me forever.
The mermaid sadly realized that feelings must be built on memories. Losing memories, love also disappeared. She regretfully returned to the riverbank to meet the jungle beast, begging her to return everything to the way it was. In response to her plea was the jungle beast's cold words.
Things exchanged with magic cannot be returned. I know you will have a way. The most powerful woman in the land. There is nothing you can't do. Please help me. I don't need my legs anymore. I just want Unicorn to remember me. All right. Seeing you pitiful, I will break the rules. The required item for the magic to work is the silver unicorn horns. Unicorn horns? Without it, how can he survive? No, I can't. Oh my, what's so serious? It's just decoration. The unicorn wouldn't even recognize that he lost his horns, trust me.
Convinced by the beast, the mermaid agreed. The jungle beast gave the mermaid a bag of talismans. She just needed to open the bag and the unicorn would sleep soundly. With the same magic talisman, if it was put on the horns of the unicorn, the horns will fall off on their own, without feeling any pain or anything. After completing the task, the mermaid brought the horns to the jungle beast to make the exchange as promised. On the way back, she encountered the scene of the jungle beast and the henchmen who captured the forest fairies.
Haha! I finally waited until today, the day of annexing this wonderland. In your dream, the unicorn prince will definitely save us. The one dreaming is you. Whether your handsome prince can wake up or not, go and ask his little lover. Aha, that reminds me. I have to thank her so much. I've been waiting for this day for so long. If there is the power of the unicorn, I cannot cast magic spells. That brat dared to lock me in a sea. Now watch this. He lost consciousness. Who can stop me?
Mermaid was extremely afraid and regretful. She accidentally caused a great disaster to the person she loved, as well as everyone. Instead of falling, the mermaid realized it was her responsibility to save them all. She hurriedly brought the unicorn horns back, restoring everything before it was too late. However, things were not as easy as Mermaid thought. No matter how many times she tried to put the horns on, they couldn't return to their original state. While being helpless, the mermaid remembered reading about the effects of mermaid tears.
Everything in the world, no matter how they were broken, they can be healed by mermaid tears? It's just that after shedding tears, the mermaid won't be able to see anything anymore. Oh, there's no way I would make such a trade-off. I used to think that nothing in the world could make me cry, even if you don't realize me or drive me away. I was wrong. As long as you wake up, I'm ready to trade everything.
Suffering surged. Mermaid sobbed and tears poured down. When touching the horns placed on the unicorn's forehead, these tears became like glue, causing the horns to stick. The unicorn slowly opened his eyes and woke up. Huh? What happened?
You're awake.
The seal! It's broken! Realizing that the seal was broken, he immediately flew off to find the jungle beast. The magic of Unicorn was weaker after he woke up. The jungle beast used all her strength to create dark clouds, causing the sky to turn black, sending down huge lightning bolts. The unicorn held a silver sword in his hand, emitting a dazzling light. He flew up, dodged the thunder, cut through the dark night. In the end, dark clouds and thunder disappeared. Warm light returned.
My eyes are blinded!
When the jungle beast was not able to see anything, the unicorn galloped to destroy her. screams echoed everywhere. The mermaid knew that the unicorn has successfully defended the land. She smiled sadly and made her way back to the river. Mermaid didn't know how she would be. The jungle beast had been defeated, but neither the fishtail nor the unicorn's memory of love had returned. The mermaid sat on the familiar rock where she first met the unicorn, recalling old memories. She was heartbroken, regretful, but still happy, because at least the person she loved was finally at peace. The mermaid passionately talking about her love memories.
Tail turns into legs, old memories imprinted. If love isn't impressed, the minded never gained.
Unexpectedly, at that moment, the unicorn passed by. The voice held his steps.
Old memories imprinted. If love isn't impressed,
Ah,
the minded
my
never
head!
gained.
Ah! The familiar melody made the fragmented, overlapping memories slowly appear. He had completely remembered all the memories with this dear girl. It's you! I already remembered! The unicorn happily hugged the mermaid.
Do you remember who I really am? Is that true? You won't leave me anymore, will you? I'm so scared.
It's me. I promise I'll never leave you again. Mermaid and unicorn were together, traveling everywhere. It's just a pity that your eyes will forever be unable to see anything anymore.
Consider it as payment for the wrong I have done.
Don't worry. I will become your eyes. Go around the world with you.
Yes, we will be together forever. Fairy tales.
Once upon a time, there was a peaceful kingdom ruled by Queen Donna. The rules here were very unique. Princess Joan, the only daughter of the queen, might not be the inheritor. The supreme unicorn would choose the owner of the crown. It was a magical unicorn, able to see through people's past, future, and hearts to choose the most worthy person to run the kingdom. Each queen had only one supreme unicorn as a friend. If the unlucky queen passed away, the unicorn would die too. Queen Donna had a courtier named Eris, who was always beside the queen.
Well done. My daughter is very hardworking. I hope you become my successor in the future, leading the country to become more and more prosperous.
Yes, Mother. I will definitely try.
Well, the older Princess Joan is, the more intelligent and talented she is. It's true that like mother, like daughter. It's disgusting. But I'm here. How can I let she easily inherit the throne?
It turned out that Eris was a dark witch. She had long approached Queen Donna and gradually won her trust. Eris always tried to avoid the Supreme Unicorn. Because she was scared of being exposed, she concentrated on cultivating dark magic to wait for the right moment.
One day, I will eliminate the queen and her daughter, taking over all power.
When Princess Joan was 12 years old, the Supreme Unicorn gave birth to a baby unicorn to continue her magical powers. Queen Donna and Princess Joan came together to bless the baby unicorn.
Awesome, beautiful baby unicorn. Welcome to this world.
At this time, Eris had cultivated enough dark power. Seeing that the time had come, she broke in with a wicked laugh.
How touching! The queen and her daughter have come to bless the baby supreme unicorn, so that in the future, it will recognize the princess's throne.
Eris, who let you in here? This is an important royal ceremony. Outsiders are not allowed to participate. It's been long enough for me to hide myself. Now that my dark powers have been trained completely, nothing can stop me. I am the witch Eris.
Eris turned her face. The evil witch began casting spells to attack the queen.
Joan, it's dangerous. Run away from here.
Mother, but what about you?
Listen to me. Run away. I will follow you later.
Are you crazy, queen?
Let me out! Never! Don't try to catch my daughter! Joan! Don't look back! Run away!
Thanks to the Queen's protection, Princess Joan was able to escape the palace in time. Eris was very angry. She used her dark power to harm the Queen, the Supreme Unicorn, and the baby unicorn.
Ha! The little Joan run away. But even if she escaped, she won't be able to do anything to me anymore. Poor Queen and Princess. They have been harmed and died. I can only save this newly born Supreme Unicorn. But this unicorn is too young. We have to wait at least 6 years when it is stronger to find a successor.
This baby unicorn seems to trust Eris a lot.
Sooner or later, she will be chosen to be the successor.
The kingdom cannot be without a ruler. I will temporarily rule this place until this Supreme Unicorn matures and chooses a new king.
It turned out that after eliminating the Supreme Unicorn, Eris did dark magic, revived the baby unicorn, turning it into a soulless body that only obeyed her, serving her scheme.
With this Supreme Unicorn, it's only a matter of time before I become the queen of this kingdom.
Talking about Princess Joan, she ran away into the deep forest that night. The next day, the girl secretly returned to the palace to find out the news.
The Queen and the Supreme Unicorn have passed away. From now on, Miss Eris will temporarily rule the kingdom, while the Supreme Unicorn matures and chooses a successor. This is not a place for you dirty girl to play. Go away!
No! Let me out! Let me out!
After that, Joan began to live in the forest, practicing martial arts for herself. As time passed, Princess Joan became a beautiful and strong young woman. She was still waiting for the opportunity to take revenge on the evil witch and take back everything that belonged to her. Shortly, the 6-year period had passed, and the ceremony to choose the new king of the Supreme Unicorn was about to take place publicly.
Everyone, the Supreme Unicorn has grown up! With a special ability, it will help us choose a king with enough virtue!
The unicorn, with a lifeless look, quickly chose Eris as the new queen of the kingdom. The crowd was just about to congratulate her when Joan appeared, jumping to stop Eris.
Wait! Don't believe her so quickly! This ritual is meaningless! It's all a lie by Eris! I am Princess Joan! Now, I'm back! Princess Joan has returned? You want to take back the powerful throne? So let's just follow the rules. See if the Supreme Unicorn bows to you or not. Everyone, listen! Everything 6 years ago was Eris's scheme. She harmed my mother, Queen Donna, and the Supreme Unicorn, and took over the kingdom. Is that so? All right then, everyone. Let's review the whole truth.
Eris controlled the unicorn to project images of the past for all to see. It was the scene where Princess Joan was naughty, accidentally harming her mother. The Supreme Unicorn also passed away because of that.
Oh my god! What happened to the Queen and Supreme Unicorn? Princess Joan, what have you done? The Supreme Unicorn is only loyal to a single king. If the owner dies, it cannot live. The thing had happened. Princess should get out of here. Let me announce this to the people. It's the truth that happened 6 years ago. It was Princess Joan who harmed the Queen and Supreme Unicorn. She has no right to take over the throne.
The princess made an unforgivable mistake.
Get her out of here!
here!
You have heard the request of the citizens. Get out! Everyone, you may not believe me, but will you believe in this creature?
Suddenly, a beautiful unicorn appeared at Joan's call and flew to stand beside her, surprising everyone.
This is the true descendant of the Supreme Unicorn. Buddy, tell them who the liar is.
The Supreme Unicorn emitted a magical light, causing the fake unicorn beside Eris to instantly disappear.
There are two Supreme Unicorns? Why has one of them disappeared?
What is the truth?
Actually, 6 years ago, the Supreme Unicorn mother gave birth to twin baby unicorns. Not only one baby unicorn. Impossible! When you broke into the room to attack everyone, you didn't know the existence of this second baby unicorn. My mother held you tight and sheltered for me to escape. At that time, I took it with me and escaped from the palace. In the past time, I have lived with this unicorn in the forest, overcome many hardships, grown together and trained ourselves, waiting for the day of revenge and reclaiming everything from you.
The Supreme Unicorn proudly moved past Eris's face and bowed respectfully to Joan. It had chosen the new queen of the kingdom.
That's how it all turned out. The Supreme Unicorn's choice can't go wrong.
Our new queen is Princess Joan. Soldiers, capture Eris and put her in the dungeon right now. Want to catch me? It's not that easy. I will destroy you like your mother.
With the help of the Supreme Unicorn, Joan gained more strength and knocked the witch down.
Cursed child, I will show you the evil power of a dark witch.
Eris turned into a terrifying evil monster. She used all her strength to destroy Princess Joan. However, Joan was able to dodge it all. She quickly flew high with the unicorn. Their magical light counterattacked the witch, making her eyes not able to see anything.
Ah, my eyes!
With all her strength, Joan put the sword into the monster Eris. The evil witch had completely vanished.
The queen! The unicorn!
From then on, Joan joined the Supreme Unicorn to protect the people in peace, leading the kingdom to develop more and more brilliant than before.